Welcome to my WIP and Chat. WIP meaning work in progress. I am working on Lala from Diamond Art Club, and I'm using a Diamond Art Club pen with Randa's unscented putty and her hard and sticky wax. Or no, this is a glue dot in here, I think. I don't remember what I put in here, sorry. I'm recording today for the first time with my kids home, so I'm expecting there to be interruptions. Hopefully I have them entertained enough. I got them paint with numbers and they love them. So we shall see how this goes. I have a feeling these are gonna be a little shorter than I normally do during the summer because honestly, I wanna spend more time with my kids. I love you guys and I have fun making videos and this is a fantastic hobby, but when they're home for the summer, it's gonna be about them. And I will sprinkle in YouTube as I can. So yeah, this is my WIP and Chat. It's where I ramble on about things in my life. Exciting, right? So yeah, let's jump in. For starters, I want to do a shameless little plug because I really want to get this email thing going where I have you guys email me your stories and I tell them about how having a hobby or diamond painting or yeah, really any hobby is super beneficial for you, whether it be physically, mentally, or just because it's something you enjoy doing. So don't forget to send in your stories if you're interested. I can keep you 100% anonymous. And yeah, that is diamondsandthoughts@gmail.com. Now I can see better. There is a glare today. I am recording a little bit later than I normally do. I spent the morning with my husband. He went into work late this morning and it was glorious. This is the first week, like I said, with the kids being home, and it has been chaos. I got sick. My son had got something, so I nursed him back to health, and they have been nursing me back to health. I think it's just like a little summer cold. So this week has been a little rough with that, but also a little chaotic because we're all trying to adjust to this no school thing. Bedtime's a little bit later. I have to find things to entertain them more, and we're going through so much food, school provided food. So I'm actually kind of having fun putting together new snacks because every summer it seems like they have new tastes. So that's been fun, especially since they're always willing to try new things. Like yesterday, they begged and begged and begged for sushi. So of course I got a couple different kinds for them to try instead of just the California rolls. And they loved it, which makes me happy because I am a sushi fiend. I've been trying to enroll them into gymnastics, and Elena was in it before, but I guess it's the same email I used, but now they're doing it all in parent portals. So I don't know, I have to figure out how to unlock it since I tried to make a new account, but it said I had an account and I don't remember making an account because I enrolled her in person before. So I don't know. And now everything's locked and I can't re-enroll them, so I have to go in, but when I go in they just tell me to do the parent portal thing, and I'm like, I don't have a parent portal, and they're like, well, we have your email, so you do have a parent portal. I'm like, from when? 6 years ago when I did this? They're like, probably. We enrolled every email we had into this, and I'm like, great. Well, I don't have a password because I've never used it, and it has been a pain in the butt, but I guess they do a prorated thing too, where if they start in the middle of the month, because payments are only due on the 1st, they prorate the rest of the month, and I honestly just want to pay for 2 months. But you can't pay for them advanced either, so I don't know. So now I have to wait until the 1st to have them enrolled and hope I do it in time, or that none of the classes aren't all filled up, which would really suck. I'm still trying to navigate this whole thing. And I'm also enrolling my son too, which is really exciting. I think he's gonna thrive in it because he's already a little crazy guy that likes to run around and play. And I love it. And I'm just giving you guys a heads up now. I'm expecting there to be interruptions. I mean, they're 6 and 9. I don't think paint by numbers can keep them entertained for very long. So I think I already mentioned it, but my WIP and Chats will be shorter. Sorry. But I'm trying. Oh, Charlie's training is going good, but I'm kind of sad. There's only 4 more classes left, like in the actual like classes. And on top of that, there's only 1 more in person, like where the trainer comes to wherever we are. Sometimes we do it at Home Depot, Lowe's, the dog park, in my house, in our own little shooting range, or the actual archery range too. And we only have 1 more class left, and I think I want to use it to reinforce the stuff that's going to be on the CGC class, or the CGC test, because I really want my baby to pass, like super, super bad. And he's been doing so good, except for his counter surfing. He ate our chicken. We had grilled chicken breasts, and he ate the chicken, so he's had an upset stomach because, of course, he gets dog food and like dog appropriate treats for training and stuff, but like he ate all our chicken, which made me mad. So he got put in the crate so I can clean everything up because he's a messy eater. And yeah, so I'm kind of upset that his stomach's upset, but I did talk to the vet and they said it should be fine. I mean, it was only chicken, and it's not like anything too crazy, and he didn't get any like medications or anything. They said just he's not used to super whole foods like that, so it's to be expected. So he started waking me up at 3 in the morning, which was cool. Not really. That was a ton of sarcasm on my part. We haven't really been walking because, well, I've been sick for one, so I've been kind of sleeping in, and it's too hot in the evenings. Even at like 8 o'clock at night, it's still 80 degrees out, and it's frustrating. I was not ready for heat to come on this quick. I thought I could get away with, walking a little bit later so the kids can come with me, but it's looking like no matter what, I'm gonna have to start waking up at like 5 in the morning to walk this dog. So I guess I need to keep bedtimes somewhat early, or maybe my husband can do bedtimes with the kids and I can walk before they get up. But if my husband has to leave super early for work, then I'm not going to leave my kids home alone, obviously. So I'm going to have to wake them up super early on some days too, but no deal. Good old family walk before the sun comes up, or as the sun's coming up, isn't going to hurt anyone. They'll also make them go to bed a little earlier too, or they're just going to be super grumpy. We don't know yet, but I'm ready to navigate it. I am a little nervous. Like, they're older and wanting to do more fun things. We shall see how the summer progresses, if I can even maintain a schedule at all. I learned last year that I thrive on a schedule, so I feel a little out of sorts, especially with getting sick the moment they... Oh no, it's not a good one. The moment they, got home, no school. So I'm having a hard time adjusting. And I think they can tell because they've been super sweet and super helpful and just super excited to be home. And I'm loving that, especially for them, because I thought at first they would have a hard time not going to school, but my daughter is thriving. My son still asks every day if he's going to school. Are we going to school tomorrow? Are we going to school today? So he'll get it soon. Oh man, I haven't been shooting archery much because I'm sick, but just before I got sick, I did try a hinge release because I'm punching the trigger really, and my husband said the hinge release keeps you honest because no matter what, you don't know when it's going to go off, which can help train me and realize what I'm doing with the trigger release. And the first time I used it, I freaking scared myself. I was not expecting to go off, which is exactly what we want. I have to get used to the new hand position and the new way I have to hold and draw back, which is a little nerve-wracking because it can make the arrow completely fly in an upward trajectory instead of straight forward. But I mean, it'll still go forward, but it'll go up first and then over if I do it wrong. So, I mean, there's no way it would hurt anyone, especially since our #1 rule is stand behind the shooter no matter what. But it can cause your hand to kind of jerk forward, and it can kind of hurt a little bit because it's unexpected. So I have to keep an eye on that, which makes me a little nervous. But I do see more what he means by punching the trigger, and just it's not like that. You have to keep everything because if you punch the trigger, it causes the string to go, and I'm expecting it, so it'll cause the arrow to go off to the right and not hit the target where I want it, which for hunting is not going to be good because you need to hit it where it is, because it'll be cruel to hit a deer in the wrong spot. Like, I don't want to cause unnecessary pain. I do want a quick merciless, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I want it to be quick and as painless as possible. One, for the animal, and two, for me, because it would suck. I don't want to cause something to suffer. That's not the point of it. I want to feed my family, and I really, really, really enjoy deer meat. And it'd be kind of cool to be the one providing that, in my opinion. I know not everybody's into that, so I don't have to get too much into detail, but I don't want my shooting to cause unnecessary pain, I guess is what I'm saying. So yeah, I've been practicing with that. I've done it twice so far, and it seems to be going okay. I am still a little jumpy because I don't know when it's going to go off, and I guess I got really used to it going off when I expect it, but that's also caused my shooting to be inconsistent and not going where I need it to. So pros and cons with that. Per usual. I'm feeling a little subdued and just tired. I'm still getting over being sick, which really sucks. I don't want to be sick anymore. I don't. It's caused a migraine, and my stomach's been upset with it, and I'm done complaining. You guys deserve better than that. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm working on the Teletubby one that I have nefarious plans for. I'm so excited for that. So excited. And I hope I can bring you guys along the journey with that. And I can't tell you what it is because I have a feeling that it would expose my plan. So the mystery is still there. So yeah, I have started reading the Zodiac Academy series again. I have it on Audible too. And I'm loving it because I love these authors, but I am also frustrated because it does not need to be 9 books long plus like 5 little novellas and other stories mixed in. But I also appreciate it because I love the world that they built. I still don't think it needed to be 9 books. It's just how I feel about it. They have other series in this world that they've done, and I think the Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac series is better than the Zodiac Academy, even though the Zodiac Academy seems to be more popular. And then Darkmoor Penitentiary is also like one of my #1 books, book series from them, and it's also in that same Solaria world of magic and mystical creatures, and just, it's so well done, and I love it so much. And I've decided to finally just do it. It took me some time to really commit to finishing the whole series because they also did another like sub-series, or I don't even know what to call it, an add-on to it that's not like the finale, but it's not necessarily you have to read, but you can read. It's in the same role with the same characters, and I think it's like 15 hours long, and you don't have to, but you should, and you could. I don't know. So I decided I am going to read it and then the final series, because in this summer the last book of Darkmoor Penitentiary comes out, and I am so excited for that. So I might as well just do it because I've been reading almost everything that these girls publish, and it's Suzanne Valenti and Caroline Peckham are the authors. I call them the Twisted Sisters. It is a common nickname that they have because, man, are they twisted. Like, their stories are so twisty and turny and amazing and dark and delicious, and I love them. So I can give them a pass because they do keep me thoroughly entertained, even if I don't think the series needed to drag out this long. And I'm already committed, and I've already read 8 books of their series, and I can't stop thinking and wondering how they're going to end it, even though the last book, number 8, pissed me off. I was like, it did not need to end that way. It did not need to drag on because, sorry, I'm getting heated. Book 8 was supposed to be the last book, but then they were like, nope, just kidding. And then they added Beyond the Veil, which still wasn't the final book, and then their last book. But whatever. I've let enough time go by that I've decided I can finish it. And I've been in the mood to read. So, yes. Super excited for that. Finally, it took forever. I also think I was worded out, which I've mentioned multiple times, that I was just worded out. I absolutely love these girls and the way that they write. Like, it is goals. I think I've mentioned it when I was rereading the Harlequin series, which I have put a pause on because I decided I wanted to finish this series because the book is finally out and it's on Audible, and I love listening to audiobooks while I diamond paint or really do anything. Like if I'm cleaning or whatever, like they are just so handy and just feed my need for stories. So I will go back and finish rereading that series because it's one of my favorites. And then they also have Kings of Quarantine, which is another one. And I don't know, just everything they've written, I've been blown away by. And it's so good. So yeah, if you're looking to pick up new stories or you want to check out some new authors, Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti are amazing. They have contemporary stuff. They have also fantasy worlds that they've built too. They are some bestsellers and they're just fantastic and something I strive to be if I ever get my book published, because I don't know, I think I'm too much of a pansy to do it. But we shall see. I don't know. Maybe. Publishing is scary. Publishing is so scary. Speaking of writing, I have written out a few story ideas. I've even mapped out one little cute scene. I haven't full on written it yet, but it's been percolating in my brain. So I may be writing soon, just like a quick little thing. I haven't published anything, but it feels good to have that need again and that little itch to create something. And I don't know, so I might pull some time to the side and like write something, and maybe I could like read it to my kids, or maybe, I don't know. I think it's a cute little kid story that I want to put together for the kids. So I might do that for this summer. I may not like publish it, but have something to read to them every night. But also another one of our goals is to finish the second Harry Potter book this summer with my daughter. So I don't know. It makes me nervous. I haven't really shared my writing with other people except for like my writing group or like my critique partners. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but we'll see. We shall see. Also, look at this nail set. I think it's my new favorite. It's Dashing Diva per usual, but yes, super cute. All right, well, I'm gonna call this a super zippy whip because I'm thinking my children are starting to need me. They're making a mess with some paints, and honestly, I kind of want to help them out. I like watching their paint by numbers come to life, and yeah, so I'm going to call it short now. It was nice talking to you guys. I have a feeling they'll be shorter all summer once again, but you know, I'll keep up and do as I can. I'm doing faster updates on what I'm doing. I did archery, talk, summer vacation talk, gymnastics. I think I got through everything without as much detail as I would normally do. Plus, I think my medicine's starting to wear off and I want to take more before my fever comes back. So yes, have a beautiful day, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to, email me your story so I can share the benefits. I can't breathe because it's cold. So yeah, like, comment, share, and email me your stories if you're interested in sharing the benefits of having a hobby. Bye.